welcome back to the channel for part 5 and the final part of this OzAlps 5 countries east tour that I did in Europe this year. So if you've looked at the other videos, you'll know that we started in Germany, we went down through Austria, through Slovenia, down to Croatia, and then we started heading back through Slovenia, and then into Italy. In the last episode we ended up in Cortina d'Ampezzo, where we had a day off and did some passes around that area in the Dolomites. And so this video we should finish it off by leaving Italy, back up through Italy, through Austria, and then back up to Germany to finish off our trip in Schongau in Germany, where we drop off the bikes. So let's get on with the trip.
Okay, it's now Thursday and we're heading back up towards Austria this morning, out of Italy. Today will be a reasonably long day. Doesn't sound like much, 280 kilometers, but when there's about 4 million hairpins involved, that slows you right down. Anyway, so this is the Passo Valporia. That was Cliff and Cindy taking photos. I think mine ended up with a bus in the background. Anyway, whatever. Interesting. Just a big digger on the side of the road. If that was Australia, it'd be blocked off for miles. There'd be a lot of blokes standing around leaning on shovels as well. Okay. You do tend to spend a lot of time fixing these roads. I guess between summer and winter they get a bit chopped up. So we were going up the Wiesen Pass. We just stopped for petrol and a quick snack, and we're waiting for this traffic to pass. Thought I'd do some filming somewhere else other than the twisty bits. Okay. There we go. Oh, no. That one doesn't want to go. Right, that's a bit better. It's a bit warm. It's 26. So with all this gear on, once you stop, you heat up very quickly. But this is alright. Let's get going. Got all my zippy bits undone, so I get a bit of air in. We're going to the Wiesen Pass, somewhere around here. Alright, it's got a blinker on, which means we're going left. Because as we all know, in Italy you don't use blinkers for much apart from joining or leaving a carriageway. Hopefully we're going up there because it looks a bit cooler up there in the mountains. freeway over there. We're sort of trying to take the back roads as much as possible, keep away from the traffic. Traffic this morning has been pretty good, really, compared to yesterday. That was yeah, lots of cars and buses and cyclists and motorbikes coming the other way, and anyway. Coming down from the whatever pass. It's a long way down to the bottom. Definitely a good idea to have guardrails. The whole pile of Lambrettas took off before us. We'll probably catch some of them, maybe. Oncoming traffic. Nice little tunnel. And that's Alan and Carol up ahead, and Lance and Fiona moseying on down. Amazing scenery. 50k and a caravan. Oh, are we stopping, are we? Oh yes, we're stopping. Once again, we move to the front. So Alan's going to sit there and tell us when we're ready to go. Hopefully soon. Okay, so we're halfway up the Tommel Glock Pass, I think it's called. And we're going through a couple of tunnels, as you can see. Tunnels with hairpin in them. It's good. And wet. Ba-ding! Out the other side. Saw a sign for 22 kilometres to Tommelglock earlier, but I've got no idea how far we've come. Anyway, there's a lot more mountain to go. Porsches. Every time you run wide, there's a bloody Porsche in the way. Twisties for the next 3 kilometres. Really? Thanks, Captain Obvious. Yep. Come out of a tunnel into a tight right-hander. Perfect. Just saw a big chunk of snow and it's starting to rain a little bit, so that's exciting. Now then, there's a bunch of cars in front of me which I want to try and get past. Okay, we're past. Sorry for the language, but yeah, some of these people, I just saw Lance go past and no thought in their brain that, oh, there might be another motorbike. I'll just move over left. Right? We're certainly out in the Alps now. It's just sprinkling a little bit of rain, so not too bad. We must be getting reasonably close to the peak, and that's where the border is with Austria, from Italy to Austria. Not sure what the altitude is, but we're up there. Certainly above 2,000, I think. Really cold, but it's getting cooler, which is actually nice because it has been bloody hot. Okay, here we go, these two riding next to each other. This thing, whatever that is, little 3-wheel or something. Okay, something's going on here. There's a big waterfall straight onto the road. How about that? So a few wet patches. Obviously this snow is slowly melting, although some of it will be here all year round. Okay. Another tunnel. Okay. Lots of bikes. Lots of water. And potholes as well. Okay, temperature's dropping pretty quickly now. And splash. Okay. Some dry road, please. Here we are. Here we are into Austria. 1 kilometre. Probably, certainly the most spectacular border crossing we've done on the trip. think we're all stopping at the top here. So, come on, mate. You're going slower and slower and slower and slower. I'm sure you can get around these corners just a little bit quicker. Have we stopped? No? Ah, yes we have. Okay. Okay, coming down the other side. Welcome to Austria. So, we're just coming down the other side of the mountain pass, and we're going to meet just the other side of the toll gates, if we make it. All these corners are bloody wet. Yeah. I think. Should have done up the little zips in my jacket because it's fucking cold at the moment. It's down to 10. I was at 26 about 20 minutes ago. Anyway. Hairpins in the snow. Great fun, great fun. Check out the, test out the anti-lock braking system. Yep, yep. Comes a bunch of Porsches. Okay. Porsches, Ferraris, that sort of thing. Yeah. Okay. Well, very spectacular. Okay, the roads are dry now, so a bit more confidence through the corners. There's some of the boys down there ahead of us. Check out that river. Yeah. Sort of a little bit like the Snow Mountains, but not really. 50 k's. Oh, so this is the toll gate. Okay, I think we are. Oh no. Is it? I presume we have to pay something.
So after crossing the border, we headed to a town in Austria called Seefeld. Very nice ski town where we settled in for our last night before we get back to Schongau to drop off the bikes. We had a few beers, had some dinner, then wandered around the streets looking at fast cars, playing with big balls, and then playing pool before we headed off the next morning.
I've got a video of you rubbing a large ball. also therapeutic.
You want one at home, Brad?
Hold on, that's the way the earth rotates.
Yeah, it's all covered now. Yeah.
Oh.
You're smearing the whole ball. Good on you. So that's it, folks. 5 countries: Germany, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, and Italy. About 3,000 plus kilometres, probably about 3,000 plus hairpins. 9 bikes and 15 of the best people you'll ever want to meet. We all got along famously and had a ball, especially the day on the boat. Episode 3 if you want to go back and have another look. We rode some incredible roads, we saw some incredible scenery, and we made some lifelong friends. Big shout out to Cliff, who runs these tours. He is OzAlps. He's been doing it so long, I think he knows every road in Europe. And he makes it fun as well. Also, he knows every old and historic place in Europe. If you're interested in doing one of these trips, then just Google OzAlps, or I'll put the link in the description below. And safe riding, guys, and we'll see you on the next tour.